Welcome to KWFit. I'm Ken. This video is part of the Fit1Too workout program. Coming up next, I'm going to take you through the moves you need to know for Circuit 1 using dumbbells. Now, Circuit 1 is going to be a full body workout in which we target all the major muscle groups. Now, make sure you've downloaded your workout guide. It's available at KWFit.com. You need that to be able to track your progress so that the next time you do this workout, you'll know where to improve. We've got 6 moves per round, and we're trying to do 4 rounds within 30 minutes. If you don't make it through all 4 rounds within 30 minutes, that's fine. That's why you have that workout guide. You refer to it the next time you do this workout, and you try to improve, whether that means adding more rounds, more reps, or more weight, but you want to improve every time you do this workout. Okay, let's get on with the moves. So first up, we have squats. Now, I have another video in which I go into a lot more detail on how to properly perform a squat. I'll put a link to it down below. I highly recommend that you go out and watch that video. For today, we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. My toes are going to be angled out slightly. My back is nice and straight. My shoulders are down and back. My chest is out proud. To start this movement, I'm going to push my butt backwards as if I'm going to sit down in a chair. And as I go down, I'm going to hinge at my hips, knees, and ankles, and I'm going to go as low as I can. Once I get to the bottom of my squat, I'm going to press through my heels back into an upright position, maintaining that proper form in my back. And once again, I'm going to kick my butt out like I'm sitting down in a chair, lower the weight down like this, press through my heels back into an upright position. Now, if you have knee pain or back pain or something like that and you're limited on your flexibility, just go as low as whatever is safe for you or whatever your doctor or physical therapist has told you to do. But the main thing is to try to go as low as you can and maintain proper form throughout the movement. Next up, we have an exercise for our shoulders called the Scarecrow. I'm going to start in a lunge position with my left leg forward, my knee is slightly bent, my right leg is going to be straight behind me, and I'm also going to start with a light weight. Okay, make sure you get used to this movement before you start going heavy. I'm going to bring my arms up like this, so my forearms are parallel with the floor, and I have a 90-degree angle on my elbow. I'm then just going to rotate up like I'm signaling a touchdown. So now my forearms are parallel to the wall in front of me, and then I'm going to bring them back down again. Now, every time I rotate up, that's going to be a rep. So that would be rep 2, I come back down, rep 3, like that. Now, for round 1, I got my left leg forward. For round 2, I'm going to bring my right leg forward. I'm going to alternate between rounds. Next up, we have bicep curls. And to set this up, my feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, and then the toes are in a straight line, and I'm not going to lock out my knees. My knees are going to be slightly flexed to help with my balance and stability. I'm going to bring my elbows in close to my sides like that, and they're going to stay glued there throughout the entire movement. My palms are facing forward, and my back is nice and straight. My shoulders are down and back. From here, I'm going to bring my palms up to my shoulders like this, and then back down again, keeping my elbows glued into my sides, just like that. I don't want to see your elbows flying out to the side, and you also don't want to start using your hips to help this weight up, okay? If you start noticing that you're swaying back and forth and you're moving your hips to get the weight up, that means you've got too much weight and you need to lower the amount that you're using, all right? So once again, keep those elbows in nice and tight, bring the weights up to your shoulders, and then back down again. Now, make sure you don't let the weight just fall back down to the ground, okay? Control it on the way down. You're missing out on half the movement if all you're doing is concentrating on that initial contraction, bringing the weights up, and then letting the weights fall back down. So make sure it's a nice controlled movement on the way up and down, just like that. Next up, we have tricep extensions. Now, you're going to want to start with a light weight until you get used to this movement. And we're going to focus on that muscle right here on the back side of our arms. So I'm going to set this up in a lunge position. My left leg's going to be forward. My right leg's going to be straight behind me. My back is going to be nice and straight. Shoulders are down and back. I'm going to bring the weight up behind my head like this. I'm going to point my elbow up toward the ceiling. From here, I'm going to straighten my arm just like that, and then I'm going to bring the weight back down behind my head again, keeping it nice and controlled on the way down. Don't just let this thing fall down. Be mindful of where that weight is, too. You don't want it to come down the back of your head. All right, so extend the arm straight up like that, and then back down again. Now, once I'm done with the right side, I'm going to switch legs, bring my right leg forward. My left leg is going to be straight behind me. Back is nice and straight. I'm going to bring my arm up over my head like that, elbow pointed toward the ceiling. Extend the arm straight, and then back down again. And back up, keeping that arm nice and straight, and then back behind the head. Next up, we have single arm rows, and this is also called a lawnmower, and we're going to focus on our back here, the upper part of our back. For this move, I'm going to get into that lunge position again. My left leg is going to be forward, my right leg is going to be straight behind me. I'm going to bring my left elbow and rest it on my left knee, just like that. I'm going to keep my back nice and straight, and I'm going to reach down, grab my weight, and from here, I'm going to pull up so my elbow is going past my back. I'm going to bring this weight up into my chest, just like this, and then bring my arm back down so that it's straight. Once again, pull up into the chest, Elbows should be nice and should be behind you, and then come back down again, just like that. Now, one of the things to concentrate on here is where your elbow is going. So really focus on bringing your elbow up to the ceiling so that that weight stops right here at your chest, and then come back down again. Now, once I'm done with the left side, I'm going to switch it up to the right side. My right elbow is going to go on my right knee. That back is going to be nice and straight. I'm going to grab my weight, focusing on where my elbow is going, bring that elbow up to the ceiling, and then back down, straightening my arm, and then pulling back up. Again, pulling that weight into my chest, and that elbow is going up to the ceiling, just like that. We're going to end the round doing push-ups. Now, I'm going to demonstrate first on my knees. I'm going to get down on the floor on my knees. Knees are going to be bent, just like this. And as I come down toward the floor, notice that my butt is coming down with my shoulders, and then I'm going to come back up again. All right, I see a lot of people in the gym that are doing push-ups on their knees, and they just are moving at the waist, and their shoulders are going up and down, and this is basically all they're doing. That's not the move, okay? Make sure your butt is coming down with your shoulders as you go down toward the ground, and then come back up again. Now, for circuit 1, we're in that 12 to 15 rep range. So if you can do more than 15 reps on your knees, then you need to come up onto your toes and do your push-ups this way. Again, keep your back nice and straight as you're going down toward the floor, and push yourself back up. Now, if you can do more than 15 reps on your toes, you need to grab that backpack, put some weight in it so you stay in that 12 to 15 rep range. Now, if you're intimidated by push-ups, perhaps you've never been able to do push-ups before and you can't do push-ups on your knees, that's okay. There's some ways that you can start out that are going to be a little bit easier. One of those ways is going to be to come up to the wall like this, bring your feet back a little ways, and you're just going to do your push-ups against the wall like this until you can get into that 12 to 15 rep range. Then once you're able to do that from the wall, come down onto a chair, your couch, something that's not going to move on you. Make sure it's nice and stable, and do your push-ups on an incline like this until you get into that 12 to 15 rep range, and then from there you can work your way to your knees and then onto your toes. So there's a few different ways that you can do your push-ups. Okay, those are the moves you're going to need for circuit 1. Now make sure you have that workout guide with you and that you track everything in that guide so that the next time you do this workout, you can find areas for improvement, whether that's adding more rounds, more reps, more weight, whatever it is you need to do, but make sure you're improving every time you do this workout. Also, you need to do a warm-up before you start. So we have warm-up videos available on our YouTube channel, also on our website, so do one of those before you actually begin the workout. Other than that, eat right, get plenty of sleep, drink your water, and I'll see you next time. Good luck.